Morena, Baccarin, ladies and gentlemen. We have place settings.
Whoa, that was awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you've noticed this, but we've been promoted to the big room. Heretofore will be known as the brown coat room. And we'd call the other room the stupid room. Remember when we were in the stupid room, guys? Okay, oh my God. How many of you have been to one of our panels before? How many people have not been to a panel of ours at this con yet? People waited 4 hours to give you news. Alan, I'm going to give this to you.
What is this?
It's the,
Was that the sound effect?
I get the sound effects. Also, we're going to at some point, we forgot to bring a pen, but we got some cards that have...
back up on your mic.
Oh, thank you, David.
I have a pin right here.
Always got to be in charge. Yeah, these are like cards that have pictures of us on them. And then we're going to sign the pictures of us. And then we're going to give those pictures to you. If you ask a question. And so keep that in mind. Think of a good question. Go up and there's going to be some microphones over there and there.
Hang on. We got to wait till these people get in and sit down. Hang on. Everybody stop. Everybody stop and look at the lady getting in. Okay, that's good. Oh, this is a good feeling, guys. It's a really good feeling. Looking around, see a lot of costumes. Looking around, see a lot of Jane hats. A lot of Jane hats, a lot of brown coats. Warms my heart. Which is right by my nipples, which is good. Back me up, ladies. There's the speakers at the bottom now.
Yeah, I know.
On the left
He's
side.
like trying desperately to.
I had some really good sound effects in there that nobody heard. Let me just give this a test.
Or you might be causing feedback. That sounded like a baby cry.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
We're going to put this there.
There's a deep, burning desire inside each and every one of you.
What is he going on about?
It started early 2000s, not 2002. The television show came on the air. It was fantastic. Left some questions unanswered. Episodes unseen. Questions unanswered. Today we'll be addressing the questions unanswered portion of your life. I don't know, it takes you a level. We're going to have a bunch of Alan's back. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Tudyk. So where's the lineup of the people with the microphones that are going to take questions? We'll take the first one. There we go. Let's start on the side with the gentle lady.
That's what my students call me. And I'd like to thank you all for being part of one of the most intelligent and most hilarious series on television ever.
I'm sorry, your students call you devil lady?
bullying me or dropping and giving me 50. I'm a captain and I work for Sarasota Military Academy. And I'd like to thank you, Mr. Fillion.
I couldn't resist.
I'm here as a high school reading teacher, and my question is for all of you, but particularly for Mr. Fillion. We're having a lot of trouble in high school getting kids, we call them reluctant readers, to read, and I understand that you have charity that addresses that, and I'd like to ask each and every one of you what your favorite book is. So I can go back and tell my kids. I want to be able to tell my kids that rich and famous folks actually open books and look at the words. We stood in line for 3 hours to see you. You're famous, definitely.
Maybe here. That's good though.
We're big at DragonCon. Talking about a charity called Kids Need to Read that is trying to fund libraries with books, trying to get libraries with books for, because there's kids out there who want to read and don't have any books to read. Now that's, I mean, getting kids to read is an issue. We've got to get them to read. We got TV screen. We got video games. We got so much competition for literature, and the fact of the matter is, if you can read, you can learn to do anything by yourself. And that's one of the things that turns me on about reading. Number one. Jill, what's your favorite book?
My favorite book right now, it changes a lot. I read a lot. It's The Confessions of Max
I
Fillion.
just read that book.
Isn't it so good? I
amazing.
bawled.
Oh my God,
Did
guys
you
are
cry?
like over each other's heads.
So good. His new book, Story of a Marriage, is not as good.
Okay.
But Max is
Great to know.
Morena, what do you have for breakfast? I just want to the same thing.
Okay, ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Scrambled eggs. We do have the same birthday though.
No, my favorite book is The Great Gatsby. About every year, actually. And it has the best last line of any book ever written. And the line is, so we meet on boats against a current, borne back ceaselessly into the past.
Yes.
And there's a great program in LA called Read Across America. Generally, if you guys have done it, I've done it a few times, you go to schools in Compton and you read books to kids and then they donate books to their library.
Cool.
So if you guys are interested in looking that up, do.
Now we're favorite book.
Like my all-time favorite book. I remember, since these are students, I remember when I was younger, I'm giving feedback. I must be charged with some electrical current. Electric man. I'm electric man. Superhero. Watership Down. When I was that was the first book I read that I was just so blown away by the story. Didn't want it to end, and still have a place in my heart for those characters and that world they created. I still use some of the vocabulary. It's about rabbits, and they have their vocabulary about the cars, doo-doo-doo-doos, and things like that. So, that would be my favorite book. Nathan.
I'm going to say one of my favorite textbooks of all time is Of Mice and Men. It just goes to show you that you can have a wonderful man, kind of a goofy, kind of funny guy, character in the story, but he ought to be dead.